Hey, so you're watching From Cori to Cori, and today is a really big day. Today is the day that I might, maybe, possibly get a prescription for testosterone. I am currently in the medical clinic to have my first appointment, and it should take about 45 minutes, but if all goes well, I will walk out with a prescription. I have been pre-warned, though, that once I take my prescription to the pharmacy, I will have to go through some crazy insurance type stuff. So it could take an additional 2 to 3 days. Some insurance companies have been taking up to a month, but I've been told that my insurance company shouldn't take that long. So hopefully I walk out today with a script, and within the next 2 to 3 days, hopefully I can start on hormones. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck, guys. So far all went well, and believe it or not, I now have my prescriptions. So again, I was already pre-warned that when I take these to the pharmacy, they're probably going to have a hard time filling it, but I was informed that there's a company, or pharmacy, excuse me, up in Oregon that will fill it and do it at a lot less than my pharmacy will if I pay out of pocket. And I should have the testosterone and needles and syringes within the next 2 to 3 days. Alright, so next up we are at the pharmacy, and I'm about to drop off the prescriptions. And we will see what the next step is. I dropped my prescription off yesterday and called them to see what the copay was going to be. And they said that my insurance is covering the testosterone. So I went in this morning and picked up my prescription. So out of pocket, I ended up paying about $28 for the syringes, the needles, and the testosterone that I'll need for the next month, I believe. And I also got some alcohol swabs as well, so I can keep everything fresh and clean. So tonight is gonna be my very first injection, and I will not be giving it to myself because I am afraid of needles. Bye, Felicia. Oh, God.
Okay, you ready? You want me to count, or
Are you gonna pinch harder? Should you pinch harder?
I don't think I need to pinch harder. I just need a spot to go into. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
It hurts.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
It hurts a little bit. Fuck, that hurts.
So I got like a champ.
Alright, first injection done. Doesn't feel great. Thanks, Claire. I just had my very first shot of tea. It didn't feel great. The needle itself was not so bad. I did not anticipate like a burning sensation, and then I had to massage the area for a minute, so that kind of intensified the burning. But it's calmed down a little bit, and I think it's still a little red, maybe. Yeah. So we went in about right here, and did some massaging, and whew, thank God. Claire is great with needles, because I don't think I could have done it myself just yet. First shot of tea done. Again, it's July 16th, 2015. It's been 6 weeks since my last video and my first shot, and for the most part, everything's going pretty well. I think in the video I was talking about a burning sensation I had with the shot, and that has since happened for a majority of the shots that I've had. I think I've had like 1 or 2 that didn't have that burning sensation. And what ended up happening after was it would go from burning to like an itching sensation that would last about 5 to 6 days after the injection. And there was always a lump underneath the skin, and I reached out to some friends to talk about what their experience has been, and it sounds like I'm probably having an allergic reaction, which isn't uncommon. So I do have a new endocrinologist that I'm going to start seeing next month, and I'll address that with him. But for now, the reaction isn't severe enough for me to be worried. So I'm going to continue. And the shot that I had yesterday, I didn't have the burning sensation, which was awesome, because it does feel uncomfortable. I am experiencing the itching, and I probably will be for a little while, but I'm finding like ice is helping a lot. So in terms of the changes that I've noticed, I can hear, and other people have commented that they can hear a drop in my voice. I'm also noticing that there's a redistribution of fat, and muscle mass is starting to form in more masculine places. TMI, period talk. I did get my period a couple days ago, and what made this one different was the last 3 or 4 months I've been getting agonizing cramps a few days before my period and the first few days during, and this time I didn't have that at all, which was great. I normally get signs that it's coming on about 2 weeks before, and there were no warning signs at all. So I'm taking that as something that's positive for the future in terms of my period stopping, hopefully in the next month or so. And in terms of my mental, like where I'm at mentally, I feel great. I definitely don't regret my decision to go on testosterone. And I'm liking where I'm headed right now. I'm liking the direction that everything's going in. And there's some changes that are happening a lot faster than I expected. And I mean, it's been pretty cool so far. So I look forward to continuing to update you guys on other changes that come up as they do. So thanks for continuing to support, like, share, comment, and I love you all.